Thailand is one of the most visited country in the world, and in 2026 everything is changed. A lot of things have changed. New rules, new free, new scamming tricks. So in today's video I'm going to tell you all what you need to know. Either you plan to come to Thailand or Thailand is in your bucket list. Even though you already stay in Thailand, it still have some rule changes. Again, stick around to the end because I have an extra bonus for you, for the special people. Alright, let's start today's video together. สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to Thai Talks and my name is Palm. Alright, let's start with the scammer things first because this one is started even though you're not flying to Thailand yet. And obviously this one is a lot of people saying, but I still have a lot of victims that falling into the same trick. Before you flying to Thailand, you must have filled a form called TDAC. It is like a form that you have to fill all the details, your personal detail, before you arrive Thailand. And this form is 100% free, so no additional cost. Whether you click into the website and they ask you to pay for visa on arrival or whatever, that is fake. Do not pay for it. And even though everything look alike, the UI interface looks similar to the official government. I'll drop the link in the description down below. So here's the rules that you must remember. Never pay any money for TDAC. It is 100% free. And trust only the government website, which is I'm gonna drop in the description down below. And fill it out yourself before 3 days you're flying to Thailand. And if the website says an urgent process or warning or VIP service, do not trust it. It's all fake. I have one experience myself. I have to fill the form when I have to enter Philippines and then I filling everything and at the end they ask me to put my visa card. I don't know, like at the time, I don't know why I feel everything they said to pay for visa on arrival and I believe it because everything looked legitimate. So this one is an example. If you already fill the form, contact your bank accept because Thai authorities do not ask for any money for fill the form in TDAZ. And the next thing is the visa rule change. A lot of channels have made the contents that, oh, Thailand is switched from 60 days to 30 days already. So all you guys have to replan everything. No, it's not yet. Listen carefully. For 93 countries that have announced before, like the government will cut free visa from 60 days to 30 days. It is not true. It's not active yet. So right now, if you come to Thailand, you can still enjoy 60 days without worry about free visa at all. But you might have had to follow the Thai authorities news carefully because this announced, so we don't really know when they're gonna officially active it. And if you already live in Thailand and you frequently do the border run, so they will allow you only 2 times a year for do the border runs. But I've heard that someone said they already apply and they have a problem to do the border run already. So you must be careful and follow the news carefully. I would like to ask you, do you think for cut from 60 days to 30 days is enough for your one plan, one trip to Thailand or not? And do you think they could stay this 60 days or yeah, it's good to cut back to 30 days since we can cut out all those crazy people that break Thai laws? What do you think? Drop your comments down below. I would like to hear your thoughts. And about the tourist tax, I've been hearing about this. And they said they're gonna start collecting tax from foreigner for 300 baht. These rules, I will be clear right now that it is not active yet. Yes, they have the plan that they will do that, but right now, nothing released or officially, so do not worry about that amount. This tax was first proposed back in 2020. The cabinet approved the idea in 2023, but it has been delayed again and again. First because of low tourist numbers, then because of other economic worries. As the most recent reports, officials are even discussing making the fee higher than 300 baht to help pay for tourist insurance. As of right now, if you land into Thailand, you do not need to pay for this amount. But we're not sure about the future, and they are in discussion process that should they collect more for the insurance or not, because lately it's have so many cases of foreigners that they fall into an accident and they do not have an insurance. And what do you think though if they ask more for you to pay more? Will you be okay with that? Let's say if you ask for 1,000 baht to enter Thailand for cover the insurance as well. What do you think with that? Are you okay? Or do you think this is BS? They should not collect more money from foreigners? Drop your comments down below. But here is the real rules that already apply both for Thai and foreigners. It is extra tax I have to pay as well. If I'm leaving Thailand, I have to pay for that amount. This started at 20 June 2026. Thailand raised its international departure fee, the charge you pay when flying out of the country. It went from 730 baht up to 1,120 baht. This fee is usually built in your airplane ticket. You don't even know, but it is increasing already. If you're flying out of Thailand, you will not even notice it, but your flight ticket will be more slightly expensive without noticing. From all those money, they said they're gonna manage the airport, make it more clean, modern, beautiful. So now you might have had a question, why this all change happen within the year? What's happening to Thailand? Why Thailand are so greedy? Here's the facts. Because the tourist number in 2025 is went down. So the government want to do something and try to fix this issue. At 70% lower than the year before, early 2026 numbers were also lower than expected. At the same time, the government has become more worried about people misusing the visa-free system. For example, working illegally or running businesses without permission while staying on a tourist visa. So Thailand is trying to do two things at the same time. First, tighten the rules so tourism stays under control. Second, shift toward quality tourism instead of just chasing bigger visitor numbers, better facility, safer trips, and more spending per visitor rather than just more people. This is why you see all things change as one. Visa free, new rules, new fee, new whatever, but it's all info about money because yes, it's like what it is. Everything that need to develop need money, right? And that's how the government does. By the way, you agree with all this move or not that because of the visa-free problem and it's leading to a lot of new rules might have changed in the future? Or what should the government do with this issue? Like, because they said the visa-free is leading all this problem, and what should the Thai government do to fix all this? Can you please drop your comments down below? And here we come with an extra bonus do and don't in Thailand. If you have planned to come to Thailand, so this one is gonna be benefit for you for sure. First thing first, I have gathered a lot of comments that talk about foreigners that they share the post online, and I could summarize as this. First thing, at the SkyTrain or subway or any public transportation, Thai people want the foreigners to follow the Thailand custom. For example, if you ever been to the SkyTrain, you see a line that Thai people, they always in line before the train come. But somehow some foreigners do not respect that. They either cut in front or stand in the middle, which is they should stay in line, but they don't. Or sometimes when they're in SkyTrain, even though they have an announcement that you better not cross your legs when in the crowded rush hour, but foreigners still don't care. They will do whatever they want and they fit kick people in front of them. They don't care. Why? What you gotta do? That's what they think. So this is the first thing that Thai people ask for foreigner. Please do respect Thailand custom. And similar thing is keep your voice down when you're in publics because someone just loves shouting everywhere. I've heard in the food court next to my office when I go visit my friends, I've heard like a foreigners group. They're shouting to each other. They just sit next to each other. Why they have to yelling? It's no need. For what? Or someone turn on the speaker and watch movie in publics. Oh, please, just do that in your private area. That's what Thai people not like the most. And next thing is, oh, this one. Please do not smoke in public area. This problem is not happen only foreigners. I've seen Thai people does that as well. But most of the time, when Thai people saw that, they will filming and post it online, and people will like go hunting that person. So I would like to warning you guys: if you do smoking, please be in the area that they prepare for, or at least stop. Do not walking while smoking, so you will not let the smoke out of the area. And next is about the tipping culture. I would say in Thailand, we don't really have that rules. It just depends on you. But as of I grew up, it's not much that people will tip each other. It could have someone like they appreciate a rider, let's say within the raining time, they might give the rider an extra money, but it usually it depends on you. Up to you. If you feel like you appreciate their service, you can give some for them for sure, but it's not no need to like, oh, you have to pay for 10%, 15%. No, it's just up to you. And that's it. That is everything you need to know before you coming to Thailand 2026. And I must say that, oh, a box. Is this gone? What the hell? I said, yeah, better be careful, especially about the scam thing or some kind of behavior that you might be unexpected. But yeah, it is actually happened in Thailand. But I would say a lot of things feel wonderful. This is one kind of thing that could bother you for sure, but you still gonna meet like a million wonderful things that make your trip a lot better. So I hope you enjoy Thailand. And if you hesitate that, oh, should I come visit Thailand or not? I would say yes, 100%. You will have a great time, more than a bad time for sure. I can guarantee. Alright, that's it for today's video. And before we end this video, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Byrne because from everything you does, everything you've done, it's just amazing, beyond my word can describe. It's just beyond my expectation. And yeah, I would like to say thank you a lot, a million times. Thank you so much. ขอบคุณค่ะ Thank you so much, Mr. Claus. ขอบคุณค่ะ for always support me and support the channel. It's mean the world to me. I hope you have a nice, beautiful week. That's it for today's video. Hope to see you guys again in the next video. It is a bit raining, but not too hard. Nice weather though. See you again in the next video. Bye bye. ขอบคุณค่ะ Oh, if you would like to give me an extra support, please considering scan the QR code right here for buy me a coffee, because coffee is the way, right? It just helps us to start and boost our day. And yeah, I'm going now. Bye.